Hello everyone, welcome to today's edition. Today I'm going to take you through various candlesticks patterns that we'll be using during our trading journey. We have a lot of candlesticks, but I may not cover all of them. I'll just cover some of the important ones that we'll be using during our trading, which is going to be very interesting to know. So keep in touch as we continue. I'm going to share my screen and then we continue from there. So as I said, there are a lot of different candlestick patterns. So let's begin with with this. So say the pair is trending down like this. And then all of a sudden you've seen a candlestick like this that engulf the previous candle. Then we will say that this is what a bullish engulfing candlestick. Bullish engulfing candlesticks are confirmation candlesticks for a bullish trade. So say you've done your analysis on a maybe 1 hour time frame and then you want to enter a trade on a 5 minute. If you see a bullish engulfing candlestick printing at the zone where you want to buy, that could be an indication of your entry. That could be something that you'll be looking out for your entry. So let's continue that. It continues this way. There you saw something like this, and after that you see something like this. Because this red candle engulfed this green candle, we call the red candle bearish engulfing candlestick. So bearish engulfing candlestick, engulfing the candle at the back. The candle at the back can either be red candle, which is a bearish candle, or a green candle, which is a bullish candle, depending on your colors that you use for your candlestick. So anytime a candle prints at a zone where you are expecting a reversal, if you see either a bullish engulfing on a support, you can buy, or a bearish engulfing on a resistance or close to a resistance, signifying that the pair might start to move down like this. Yeah, so that's for bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing candlesticks. We move to another form of candlestick then. So we will continue with our next candlestick pattern, which is a morning star. Morning star usually forms on a support. So say these are support, and then the pair was moving downwards like this. Then so these three candle is a morning star. So let me draw it in a different way. It appears in different forms. So this is the first candle like this, and then this is a second one, and this is a third one. So this three candle is a morning star candlestick. It will always happen, or usually happen, on a support. So it can also be this way. So red candle, a small red candle, and then a candle like this. This is also a morning star. It can also be a small candle like this, another small candle, and then a big candle like this. This is also a morning star. So this is a morning star candlestick. Okay, this is a morning star candlestick. We will move quickly to an evening star candlestick pattern. Evening star candlestick will usually form on a resistance. So say this is a resistance, and then the pair moving up. Like this, and then there is a red candle like this. So this three candle combination is an evening star. Evening stars can happen in various forms. So let me draw the various forms. So a candle, another candle, and then there is a red candle like this. So this is an evening star. It can be a long green candle like this, and then red candle, another red candle. This is an evening star, which is usually going to form on a resistance. It will always form on a resistance. Don't forget that evening stars will always form on a resistance. It is also a form of confirmation for a bearish trend. So if you are aiming to sell the market, then you will be looking for a confirmation on a smaller time frame using evening stars. Evening star can also be used on a bigger time frame to show you the overall trend. So it depends on where you are using it. However, in our studies, we will be using it more often during our entries, which is in the smaller time frames. So we will go on with the other candlestick patterns that will be relevant for today's section. Well, the next candlestick is what? A shooting star candlestick, which usually form on a resistance. So say these are resistance, and then the pair is moving upwards like this. Then you see a small candle like this with a long wick like this. This candle here is a shooting star. The color doesn't really matter, so it can be green, or you can see a shooting star like this, and then there is a red candle here, small body with a long wick like this. This is also a shooting star. A shooting star will always form hot on a resistance. It will always form on a resistance when the pair approaches a resistance and there is a shooting star. However, you can't use just a shooting star to enter a trade. Looking at what we are learning, you should wait for a confirmation, which will change your shooting star into a morning star. Okay. All right. I think I didn't talk about evening stars. Well, if I do, I'll just go over it again still. So evening stars forms on a resistance. So it's a three candle combination. So say the thing is moving up this way, up like this, 1, 2, 3. Then you see a candle like this, and then there is a red candle like this. The three candles here is a evening star. So these three candles are evening star, and morning star happens on a support. morning star happens on a support, whereas evening star happens on a resistance or close to a resistance. Then we have what we call a volume candle. A volume candle is a candle that is very huge like this. It's huge like that. So you usually see them as a continuation candle. Sometimes they have a small wick like this. We call those ones a volume or momentum candles. So they are like this. So they are big. Just telling you that the trend is continuing. So if say you are doing a trend analysis and then you see a volume candle, it only means that this trend is going to continue. So on a smaller time frame, you are looking for continuation pattern to continue with your trend. So these are some of the important candlesticks that are very critical to you to know to be able to enter trade appropriately or have a well-defined trend, predicting the trend appropriately. So I'm sure this video gives you an idea of what a volume candle look like, how evening star, morning star, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, or shooting star looks like. In our next video, I'll try to tackle other forms of candlesticks analysis that you will need to know. We already spoke about market structure. We already spoke about support and resistance. So I spoke about support and resistance, market structure, and I'm now talking about candlestick patterns. These three things should guide you. In your assignment, I want you to identify evening star on your chart, morning star on your chart, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, and a momentum candle. I'll just show you quickly on the chart and then we continue from our next tutorials. However, you need to get my book titled The Way to the Foreign Exchange Market. This have a detailed plan on what the whole foreign exchange market is all about. Gives you some basic information for you to understand the basics of the forex or foreign exchange market. So let's go into the chart to see how these things look like. The first thing that we are going to look at will be a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, so let's see how a bearish engulfing candlestick look like. So when you look here, this red candle in the middle here has engulfed the black candle there. So we will say the red candle is a bearish engulfing candlestick. So after this bearish engulfing candle, what did you see? You see the price moving downwards. Exactly, that's what I was looking at. Okay, another thing, when you come here, there is a bearish engulfing candle here because this candle engulfs this, but this didn't happen on a support or on a resistance. That's how come the trend still continued. Now I'm going to look for bullish engulfing. This is a bullish engulfing here because the black candle engulfs the red candle. This one here is bearish engulfing because it has engulfed this black candle. Now let's look at morning stars. These three candle, red, blue, black. This three candle is a morning star because it has formed on a support. This three candle is a morning star. Okay, now let's look at for evening star. This three candle is an evening star. This three candle here is an evening star. This three candle here is evening star as well. Okay, now let's look out for a shooting star. This candle here is a shooting star. It has a body with a long wick, so it's like something is shooting downwards. So that's a shooting star. Now let's look for the momentum candle. This big candle here, this big candle here is a momentum candle or a volume candle, telling you that the trend is continuing. So anytime you see a momentum or a volume candle, it's just signifying or telling you that the trend is actually continuing. So always look out for these candlestick pattern. Don't forget your assignment. Identify these candlestick patterns and post them in the group. I'll be able to review and see if they are accurate. I wish you all the best. However, jump into the jkmarket.co.uk website and get the book The Way to the Foreign Exchange Market. It explains these things in detail and it gives you a fair background to understand the foreign exchange market. It's very important. And join our Telegram group, our WhatsApp group, our TikTok group. There are a lot of exclusive things there. In case you are not able to do all these things and you want someone to be guiding you by providing you with the necessary signals or trade plans, they are all available to you. Just message anyone in the JK Markets group, either on Telegram, WhatsApp, TikTok, or anywhere, and someone will attend to you and solve your issues for you. However, I wish you all the best in this week and peace out. Bye. All the best. Have a peaceful day.